LinkedIn is a gold mine of getting clients. I know it because I book almost 20 to 30 meetings just from LinkedIn for my sales team. Problem, however, is that creating content on LinkedIn, scheduling it, reaching out to prospects manually is a hell lot of a task. Which is why last weekend I was thinking, what should I do to put this whole thing on automation so that it does not burn me out? And then I came up with this whole 11-part prompt that will help you put your LinkedIn in autopilot mode. I mean, technically a semi-autopilot mode, but it'll reduce a lot of your work. Now, this particular video is divided into 4 parts. Part 1 is audience research. For a beginner who does not know who their audience is, this might really be helpful. Part 2 is content creation, where we actually go ahead and create content. Part 3 is lead generation, where we go ahead and generate leads, the outreach scripts and everything. Part 4 is profile optimization. Now, this is just the preliminary thing where we'll be using ChatGPT. And after that, once this is done, we'll be using a separate tool called AimFox to actually put our LinkedIn lead generation on steroids, right? That's what I have been using. I'll show you the results as well. Cool. So let's go to our trusty little ChatGPT, right? And then we'll copy the first prompt. And this prompt is useful if you do not know your audience. So I'll just copy this. Let's say I do Facebook ads and I want to get businesses in, let's say, India to hire me. What are some of the common and top high paying industries, common characteristics of this industry? High purchasing power. I would like skip this one. This I wrote it for a B2B client. They should have the budget, they should have the need, massive and urgent pain. It should be a growing market and it should be easy to target in LinkedIn, right? Now let it give me some industries. It says real estate, healthcare, education. All right, cool. Coaching businesses. I can say I want to work with coaches. Oh wow, it really went like completely bonkers. Now let me do coaches. I want to work with coaches. I would say describe a detailed buyer persona for this target audience, including demographic. I would say mind coaches. I want to work with mind coaches because I have a lot of case studies in this particular field. I have worked with yoga coaches as well. So this definitely help. So demographics, predominantly male and female, slightly skewed towards females, income level 5 to 15 lakhs per year. Actually, right, not bad. Now there is an optional prompt here which says, can you go specifics into the problem? So let it write a lot of problems. I want problems. I don't want peace. All right. Now prompt number 3 basically says, hey, what could be a great lead magnet to deliver that would provide instant value to them? The lead magnet can be a resource, a small service that I can do for free, an audit report, a video that I can send. Value equals to solves one specific problem, which is part of a bigger problem that I'm solving. Bigger problems I'm solving for this niche. You can pick a problem from above, right? So here we'll check what are some of the big problems. So we can send them a resource, which is like 5-step Facebook ad profitability checklist. This might be good. Mini ad performance audit, Facebook ad money leaks audit. So that helps you create like a good, lead magnet that you can send to prospects, right? Next, content creation. All right, we'll go to prompt number 4 at this point. So for this persona, come up with a LinkedIn strategy to target, to create content that can attract target audience specifically to my profile. Do its whole magic, figure out. It says I gotta do profile optimization, and then about section we talk to mind coaches, content strategy. Let it run. Let it use its own brain. Then we'll use my brain. Right. The reason why I do this because this will train the AI to know that I am using it to create a whole plan, and then the next prompts basically becomes more relevant and they give better results. I tried without prompt number 4. The results were better with prompt 4. Right. Then prompt number 5, lovely. Can you create content table with weekdays in columns and some viral worthy topics that will trigger emotions on the row so that I can start preparing content? Give me 30 days worth of topic, divide them into 5 content pillars that I can post from Monday through Friday. Each day I need to teach my customers something new and crazy in their fields and solve their problems. What's a specific problems? And one of the days I should build my authority. So then we'll basically get like a content calendar technically, right? But it's a very specific kind of content calendar. Pain awareness Monday, educational value Tuesday, case studies proof Wednesday, behind the scenes Thursday, personal branding on Friday. Fantastic. We're good. Now, this is my money prompt that will help you create all these. Basically, this prompt says, lovely, can you create a piece of content for me on this topic? Start with the hook, then I define the hook. A hook is a scroll stopping line that grabs the attention of my audience and makes them so interested that they can't help but click on the see more button. It can be a controversial truth or a negative statement or a shocking fact. Now, quickly deliver on the hook by explaining why you wrote that. Next, write bullet point body, deliver value. Write in a decreasing order of characters in each bullet point or in an increasing order. Select one. Finally, end with a CTA asking people to comment on the post. Make sure that you use a combination of super short sentences, less than 3 words, short sentences, 3 to 6 words, medium sentences, 6 to 10 words, and long sentences, more than 10 words. It should read like music. Assume that you are writing for an audience for whom English is not a native language. Don't break the content or add headlines. It's a simple social media post. Do not use emojis. The prompt that gives you the best kind of results, right? So let's say we pick this one, why most coaches fail at Facebook ads and burn their cash. So we'll go ahead and paste the topic here and hit enter. All right, nice. Perfect. I love this one. I think that little bit of change of how many words you want to use is good. Now let's copy this. Now this is not very readable, right? So what you can do is you can use this particular link to make this much more readable for LinkedIn. It's called the LinkedIn text formatter by authored.com. It's a really, really good uh, way to format LinkedIn posts. So what you can do is you can copy the post that GPT has written, come back here, paste it, and see there are like this is a list, and what you can do is you can use like this. Sounds familiar. Here's how to fix it. Narrow your audience, speak to one person. Now we have a post ready. I would rather edit this a little bit. Here's why most coaches fail, right? So now you can see exactly where the more button comes in. It's a little bit of changes that you might need to do. Now click on more. Now copy this side of things, not this side of things, right? So you can copy this. The reason why I select this side is because I'll tell you this. So maybe if I want to add bullet points, then bullet points actually come here. And if you copy this side, the bullet point don't actually get copied and transferred to LinkedIn later. What you can do is you can copy this whole post, go to your LinkedIn, and basically, right now, here what we'll do is we'll click on this schedule for later button. So I'll schedule it for 18th of February. It's Tuesday and I post at 9 a.m. So I'll do 9 a.m. and next and hit schedule. I do not add any images. I don't do any fancy stuff, though images do help you get more reach. But honestly, guys, at this point, I'm just optimizing for my time. How can I just put my LinkedIn on such automation that I do not have to look at this again and again, right? That's the whole point of doing this exercise. Now, if you want to be a little bit fancy, you can create individual images for all of this, and that's okay. I don't prefer it at the moment because the whole point is consistency over perfection, and that's exactly what we'll be aiming for, right? It creates such a good post at this point, but only content is not going to give you any customers. What you need to do is you need to start generating leads. So that's where the next prompt comes in, which is prompt number 7. What I would ideally suggest is like keep doing this prompt number 6 over and over and over again so that you can have at least 2 weeks worth of content, which is like 10 pieces of content ready for you. Cool. Now, prompt number 7. Here's what we'll do. All right. Now, what filter should I use in LinkedIn free search to find decision maker and the influencer? The best part about this prompt that it will give you like a Boolean search that you can copy and paste into LinkedIn. So I honestly don't edit it directly. I'll go to like a blank document and paste it there and just maybe remove these quotation. This is like this quotations, right? And honestly, we can just skip this part for my target audience. Just copy this, go to LinkedIn, and just hit in the search button. Now it will give you a lot of profiles of all these business coaches. Go to people at this point. right? There you go. You'll get all the life coaches and mind coaches, everything right here. What I'll do is, if I have to be more specific, I'll just go with mind coaches, honestly. Like, I don't need to do anything else. Just put mind coach, and maybe what you can do is you can select like India, just so that you can target Indian coaches, because that is my target audience. If you are in your country, want to target people in your country, well, you can do that. Do the changes yourself, right? That's awesome. It also gives you some step-by-step filters that you can use, right? You can use terms like these. You can focus on locations like this. I think you pretty much get it, right? So that's about it. Next, prompt number 8, it says, amazing, thanks. How should I reach out to them so that I don't come across as needy, yet they should see me as an expert who can help them? Give me an outreach plan. Again, this is just to train GPT on creating an outreach plan. Let it run whatever it wants to, because it might give some good ideas. It gives like, okay, mutual value approach, content appreciation approach, pain point approach, right? So this is decent. But the next prompt is again another money prompt just for outreach, right? So I'll just copy this whole thing. This is my template that works like crazy, right? It basically, I put my whole template that helps me get a lot of client. Can you come up with a personalized outreach script flow for my niche that doesn't come across as desperate or needy? Ideally, here is my framework. Message 0, personalized connection request, is a bit general. I have to look at the profile, find a common ground, and CTA is let's connect. After they accept the connection request, message 1 is an intriguing compliment. Message 2 is pain probing. Message 3 is pitch. And if yes, great. If no, not a problem. Feel free to reach out, right? So just copy this whole thing once again. And here it says, act like you're an expert. Don't say thanks and all. It comes across as needy. And even when you're complimenting, don't say I admire or I love. Say it's interesting, it's nice, good, and then immediately pull back from the compliment. Avoid being too formal, but not too informal either. Come up with some short and to the point messages to send to the prospect. Make sure that you write like how people normally write to their friends in WhatsApp. In fact, I suggest you to write like you talk. Avoid talks like yo, bro, cool, no Gen Z slangs, please. So GPT has a habit of doing this. So just put this and it will give you like the whole outreach flow. You see how this one series of prompt is giving you like everything that you need. First one says, hi, saw your profile and noticed you work with specific project. Just look at their profile. Looks like you're doing some solid work in mind coaching. Let's connect. Then look at the recent post or case study. It's good to see coaches addressing these challenges. What has been your main focus lately? Pain probing. Good to know. Many coaches we work with face challenges when it comes to this. How do you tackle this at your end? So this is how you probe them. We say many coaches I work with, they face challenges when it comes to scaling their program with ads. How do you tackle this at your end? When they say I don't run ads, then say great. Are you looking to run ads? Let's talk. Right? This is the pitch. It's like Jayant. We help coaches like you to get a steady flow of high ticket clients without wasting money on ads that don't convert, using a simple ad strategy that focuses on results, not guesswork. Should we explore if this can fit into your growth plans? See, it's so simple, right? It is not a very pushy message. It's very, it's like, what you can say, it's like, you can it's very non-pushy, like it doesn't feel salesy. If they say yes, put this message. If they say no, put this message, and there we go, we are really good to go. Now this is just the outreach part. So what I'll do is I'll just copy and keep it safe in a separate document. So let's say I paste it here. Next, what I'll do is, if you are looking to optimize your profile, these two prompts will absolutely help. So in optimizing profiles, there are a lot of things at play, which I've covered in a separate video that you can watch, which would include the URL, your headline, your profile picture, your the banner here, about section, and your posts, all of this, and your career, your recommendations, all of this. These are like really important when it comes to optimizing profiles. So I'm not going to go deeper into that. There are two key elements which you need to pretty much optimize with ChatGPT, which is first the LinkedIn headline, and second, the about section, right? So I'll copy this and paste it on ChatGPT and say, hey, now please help me with a cool LinkedIn headline in 7 words that can attract target audience. This headline will appear below my name and profile in a post, so it's absolutely important that it attracts my target audience. Helping persona get specific result in X days through unique mechanism. Helping mind coaches get high ticket clients in 30 days using profitable ads. There you go. It's pretty cool, right? In my case, it's slightly different because, well, I talk about AI and I talk about business and AI, lead gen, sales, automation, whatnot, right? Now, prompt number 11 is the about section, which gives you a nice little description on what to put on your about section. It says, attention mind coaches, if you have been struggling with getting high ticket clients without burning cash on Facebook ads, you have come to the right place. Here's what I do. I help you attract this, which actually convert, optimize your ad strategy, build a system that brings consistent clients every month. Here's how I do it. 3 points. Here's my guarantee. If I don't get you this, you don't pay. Want to get started? Send me a connection request. Do not over explain your about section, right? Keep your about section really, really simple. In my case, like, hey, I'm Jayant. I solved the two of the biggest problem any business can have. Getting more appointments, getting more sales. Specifically, I do this, what I do, how I do it, why me. Simple, right? So there we go. We have every single type of content that you need for your LinkedIn ready with ChatGPT. Isn't that great, right? Now, now that we have created this outreach flow, we need to start reaching out to people, right? So to automate the whole outreach system, I use this tool called as aimfox.com. Aimfox is a recently launched tool. I think it's pretty good in terms of price as well. It does not cost a bomb as opposed to a lot of the tools that are available out there. You can do like this whole free forever plan as well. I don't think they have automations here. The automation only comes in this particular plan, which is like $39 a month, which is also pretty decent, I would say, right? So I'll log into my profile and I'll show you some of the results that I have got. It's like a proper system where I have sent like 173 profile views. It first views the person profile. It has sent 90 connection requests. 33 of them has accepted, which is like a little more than 30%. Uh, 32 messages I have sent to them, and 8 people have replied back to me positively, negatively. I think out of 90, I have gotten like 3 or 4 positive replies last week, which is like pretty decent. And then those turn into meetings, right? And you can handle your inbox from here. You can talk to the prospects that you're talking to. I don't know why it's taking some time, but yeah, it pretty much shows up here. But more importantly, I'll show you how do you put this whole thing on autopilot. So what you need to do is click on campaigns here and create campaign here. You can do like a search campaign for yourself. Click next. Let's do mind coaches. And let's say we target 50 people, or like, I don't know, I'll just do 10 people to begin with. Now you can use like a keyword that they identify with. In my case, I'd put mind coach. This is what they would normally put. If you're targeting, let's say, real estate business, use real estate as a keyword. Say you're targeting manufacturer, just put manufacturer in the chat box. You'll get a lot of the manufacturers, right? I don't think they have a option to put like title. Yeah, there is a title as well. So you can do that. Founder, CEO, all of those things you can do, right? So that's good. Now we have a list of people that we can possibly reach out to. We'll click on next. Now, here is where you can automate your connection request. Now, I recommend only automating the connection request and nothing else. I've been trying and testing a lot of things, and if I get an update, I'll give you the update. But the most important part of LinkedIn is sending the connection request. Once they accept the connection request, the rest of the part, I would suggest you do it manually, because it's important for you to like research a little bit on their profile so that you can have a very, very personalized communication with them, right? That helps them respond to you faster. So what should the connection request look like? So let's do that, right? So it starts with connection flow A, and we'll add a connection note. And what we'll do is we'll create a new template with, say, demo template. And here we can pretty much use this. Copy and just change first name to first name. Saw your profile and noticed your work with any specific project. Well, we can say noticed your, I can say I read mind coaching in your profile, and whatever niche. Let's connect, right? Uh, in the coaching niche, you can, I say let's connect as a question mark. That's better. We'll just create a template. Now, the good thing about this particular tool, it gives you like a preview. So that's good. I don't want to add all of this, right? But in mail, you can definitely use. You can use uh, this particular message in the in-mail because that's like a pitch message that you anyways sent, right? Demo pitch. And paste this one here. I would say mind coaches. Instead of should I explore, can I send you a quick video on, we have created this lead magnet. This is where the lead magnet comes in. And by the way, before you start this, you need to have the lead magnet ready. That's fine. You can also cite, can I send you a quick video case study on how I gave 10x ROI to a fellow mind coach and create this template. This relevant question mark always gives like a good bit of replies, right? Now it basically goes like this. Venkatraman, we help mind coaches like you to get a steady flow of high ticket clients without wasting money on ads that don't convert. Using a simple ad strategy that focuses on results, not cash flow. Can I send you a quick demo on why, quick video on why this? I can add case studies. Case studies honestly work better. Simply click on next and you can select what timings are you going to use to send to the people, the messages to people, and you'll send the messages in their time zone only. So that's really good. So if you're sending it to a US mind coach, then it'll go in US time zone, Pacific, Eastern, Central, totally like that, right? So it's a really, really good example. And once you click on next, it'll give you like a preview of the whole thing. And finally, if you click on next and publish, this campaign will get published. But all in all, this is a pretty cool way to get clients. As you can see, we have viewed a lot of profiles, have sent a lot of invites, and 8 people have replied back. Like, come on, that's pretty decent. In emails, we barely get 1% response rate. Here we're getting close to 10, right? So yeah, that's about it. This is my hopefully short and simple tutorial on how I use LinkedIn with AI to automate my lead generation and my personal brand, or semi-automate this, whatever you can call it. And if you have gotten value from this lesson, comment what you feel about it and what are the particular topics that you want to learn in the future so that I can create more videos on the same. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.